Hey y'all, this your girl Danny. I'm here with Journey to Freedom YouTube channel, and we're going to journey into freedom together. So this year is going to be phenomenal. I cannot wait to see what God has in store and all the things that we're going to accomplish this year. And so when we look back upon this year and this same time next year, you'll be able to say, wow, I did that. And so in order for us to accomplish those things, I want us to focus on one word this year, which is discipline. Yes, one word, that's all I want you to focus on, is discipline. In order to achieve anything in life, you have to be disciplined. You can't wake up tomorrow and say, hey, I'm going to go get $1,000 without creating a plan. So in order to create a plan, you have to be disciplined. You have to stick to the plan to see it happen, to see those things come to life. So we're going to make our vision board practical this year. So you'll see a picture below soon. And with a practical vision boards, as you can see, I've created quadrants. I chose to focus on 5 areas of improvement in my life that I needed to work on, which was personal goals, financial goals, spiritual goals, social goals, and entrepreneurial goals. Those are the things I wanted to highlight this year, 2020, that I wanted to make better and to correct this year. So I selected those as my subjects on my quadrants, as you can see. And then under each quadrant, I decided to write things that I really wanted to dive into a little bit deeper. So as you can see, for financial goals, I said debt free. I wanted to have all my loans forgiven. So in order for me to do that this year, I must stick to a plan. I must save $650 a month. And also note, I put auto draft beside that because I know myself and I am bad at saying, hey, this paycheck, let me go ahead and transfer this money to this account and this money to this account. I can't do that. So you may be great at that. So do what works for you. But for me, I know that that is not something I can stick to. So throughout discipline, I know my form of discipline for this, in order to save $650 a month, I must put my money on auto draft into account. Forget about it. Don't touch it whatsoever. You want to see your money build, but if you keep pulling out of the money, you will never have anything in a year from now. So I put that money to the side because I'm trying to pay off my student loans. So my little savings that I need for everyday life, I put that into a cash envelope method. I'll show you about that a little bit more in another video. But today we're going to focus on the amount of debt I have for student loans. This is only for my private. As you can see, it's $23,005.18. Yes, I know some of you are thinking like, whoa, she's going to pay off all of that amount off this year. Yes. I'm going to do it. Remember, with discipline, you are able to do anything you put your mind to. So yes, I'm going to hustle very hard this year. I'm going to pick up extra jobs. I'm going to pick up more events with my event planning business, do more t-shirt designs. I'm going to be working nonstop. So I'm going to create time to play a little bit, but majority of this year is going to be dedicated to getting these student loans knocked off. So for my sanity, I felt that this year was the year to do that. Last year, I was able to pay off about $5,000 worth of student loan debt and $3,000 worth of credit card debt. So that's over $8,000 in 1 year. So yes, 23 seems a lot, but if I could just triple what I did last year, I will be on the right track. So I know that can happen. And also I put having no mortgage on my student loans. Yes, my goal is to eventually own a home, but I'm not going to do that until I am debt free. I'm not going to follow the crowd and jump on the teacher program with Georgia Dream right now, because that's going to get myself more in debt. And I don't want to have to worry about how I'm going to make the payments, because I have to worry about making these $600 payments a month for my student loans, and while my interest is keep building. So that's not something I want to tackle. So I advise you, don't do that right now. If you can afford to stay where you are and be comfortable, if that means getting a roommate, if that means moving back home to tackle your student loan debt, I advise you to do that. Because once that burden is lifted off of you, I know the reward will be great, and you will be able to do the things that you have set out for. So whether it's that getting your own home, whether it's really stepping out on faith with your business, whether it's quitting your job to start your new business. So during this process, I'll be able to see how I can grow my business while working my full-time job and working my way to become a millionaire. So I'm going to be working on a lot of things financially this year. So along this journey, I want you to walk with me as we can grow together, support one another, and also become financially free together. That's the most important thing, because if I'm free, you're free. Let's do it together. Let's think smart and not hard. So we're going to make our vision board practical. We're going to focus on area of improvements in our life. We're going to list those things that we want to accomplish this year and that we're going to set out to accomplish. And we're going to create a plan. How are you going to accomplish your financial goals? I've given you my ways to accomplish, but I want you to think about some ways that you too can accomplish your goals. So whatever it is, I want you to think of discipline. That's the first word I want you to write on your board this year is discipline. How can I accomplish my personal goals with discipline? So if it's getting in shape, I want you to list down everything that you can do day by day. And I want you to check those things off and monitor them. So make sure your board is in some type of picture frame. That way you can use a dry erase marker to check off things or to add sticky notes to your vision board so it can be practical. You can be using this every day and not just a one-time vision board and you don't see it again until next year. That's not what we're doing this year. We want to put things into action. We want to get our act together this year. So we're going to hold each other accountable. We're going to practice these things. We're going to do the things that we set out to do this year. And we're going to see things happen over the course of the year. So I want you to like, comment, subscribe below if you're interested in following me along this journey. And I hope that you can join the journey with me as we both set out to accomplish our goals. And my number one priority goal this year is financial freedom. Financial freedom. When I accomplish this, I am calling into the Dave Ramsey Show and giving my own personal scream. I don't know about you, but I am, because it is something that I am truly going to set out to accomplish this year. When you are broke financially, you may have a little money in your bank account like I do. But when you have debt, you are broke because you're not able to pay the debt in its full amount. You are broke. It is no joke. So having to think about this amount of student loan debt every month that's coming out of my paycheck every month like clockwork, it gets overwhelming. Sometimes I just sit and cry like, why did I get myself into this? But hey, I'm grown now, things happen. So before I turn 30 this year, I want to accomplish this. I want to get rid of this before I go into a new year, doing new things, doing better things, doing great things. And I know that I can accomplish this. So I want you to find somebody who can hold you accountable where you are. I can too. So like, comment, subscribe below, and we can do this thing together. All right. See y'all soon. Journey to freedom.